Hi, beautiful people. My name is Honest M. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new to the channel. These are a quick 10 minutes motivational to get you throughout the week. If I'm not going to say anything else, if you want any information about me, booking, all the information is below. If you have a question about this reading or just want me to just go a little bit further into a topic, make sure that you comment down below. And if you like this video or got a little bit from it, please, please, please give me a thumbs up because these punk ass algorithms. They're working against us, y'all. We got to get up here. All right. 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Begin. One more time for the guys. And one more time for the ancestors. Dear God, ancestors, guardian angels, and beings of light, we come to you today to just say thank you. Now, dear God, I ask that you think about anybody who may come across this video and please deliver them a message of motivation, encouragement, or confirmation. In God's name I pray. Ashe. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. God, what messages do you have for us for motivation for the week? God, what messages do you have for us for the rest of the week? God, what message do you have for us today to get us through the week? Guys, also, whenever you come across these messages, they are timeless. So that's why I don't put anything in there. Just know that whenever you come across it, the information is meant for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. The two cards that popped out was risk and forgiveness. The first card for the risk, we have this angel that is kind of like out in the water and it's like, rocky water. So I feel like for some of you guys, maybe this week you're going to be venturing off into some new territories, or maybe you may be thinking about taking a risk. I always say with these keywords, think about what they may mean for you. If you do have time after this reading, maybe just write down for maybe a quick 5-10 minutes, angel number 210 and 212. 10-15 minutes just to write about what do risk and forgiveness mean for you. And then for forgiveness, we have an angel that is kind of like kneeling. It kind of looks like to God or at another angel. So where do you need to, where are you looking for forgiveness in your life? Also, I kind of see forgiveness and I think about where do you need to forgive yourself. So the things that we're focusing on this week is all about risk and forgiveness. All right. All right. So the card that came out for risk and forgiveness is I have control over the thoughts that I think. And I'm going to read this for you. Since you have control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more powerful than the powerful law of attraction responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration? Once you gain control over the thoughts you think, your sense of injustice will subside and you will be replaced with the exuberance for life and the zest to create that which you were born with. Let everything in the universe be an example up to you of the ways, let everything in the universe be an example to you of the way the laws of the universe work. So, what I am kind of getting, the message that I kind of got off of this is that you need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the situations that you may find yourself in. Know that, you only could do if you knew better, you would have did better. You did the best that you could do with the information that you have at this time. But now that you are in this place where you are trying to that you are trying to make a change, what God is saying is take the risk of thinking and going about things differently. I always tell people, you don't have to just try God for a month. Try for this week, just take the risk of thinking the best thing possible. Take the risk of um instead of you going into the world and being like, what's the worst that can happen? I want you to think, what's the best thing that can happen? Instead of you going into the world with your guards up, I want you to take the risk of letting your guards down and allowing people to come into your life. I want you to forgive yourself. I want you to take the risk in forgiving others. Because do you know, it's just like when you're holding on to resentment, or if you're waiting for somebody to forgive you, or you're waiting for somebody to say, I apologize, it's just like you're drinking poison. When you keep thinking about that thought, you're reliving that thought over and over and over in your mind. And I don't have shit to do with the other person. Angel number 509. It's at this point, it's about you because you are allowing it to live into your mind. So take the risk, let it go, leave it alone, go on and beyond to a new adventure. At the bottom of the deck, God says to go with forgiveness. My financial success does not require hard work. So that's the risk. The risk is, think about, what do you really want out of life. I feel like so often we're just so used to angel number 537. We're just so used to the rat race. We don't even think about like, what do we angel number 709. We don't even really think about like, what do we really genuinely want out of life? Like, what are we going after? What are you trying to obtain? God is saying you have control over your life. You are the master of your life. You control which way that you want to go. So yeah, you have thought yourself in not such a good circumstances. Maybe you watching this video right now, you like, I don't like my job, I don't like my man, I don't like my house. Fine. Now, what do you want? The best thing that can happen is that you know that you don't want what you don't want. Now, take the risk to go out into the oceans and try something new. Let me just get some tarot to clarify this. The two cards that kind of, oh, I love it. This is what's happening for you guys this week. You guys are learning that you are the magician in your life. You are in control of your life. You are the creator of your life. And the way that you get everything that you want is that you leave behind the baggage, you leave behind the chaos, you turn away from the things that you no longer want. You don't direct your attention to it. The thing that I hate about this card is that you see they have these swords. That mean they're still taking that baggage with them. Eventually, this is going to sink their ship because they're still taking the baggage with them. The beautiful thing is that God sent this out reverses so that He's telling you, release the baggage. You are completely moving away from that old way of doing things. You're taking the risk and you're going into uncharted territory. You're learning that you are the master of your life. You're learning that you are the creator of your life. Some of you guys are literally bringing heaven on earth. And I feel like for some of you guys, God is saying, be very mindful of your thoughts, be very mindful of the words that you're saying because you're moving so rapidly. You don't even understand how quickly you are creating right now. So God is saying, be very mindful of what you're putting out there. Practice forgiveness for yourself, practice forgiveness for others, because what you're projecting out is what you're going to get back in. So that's why you need to do some forgiveness. At the bottom, we have what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of cups. 9 of cups. So right now, a lot of you guys have fulfillment on your mind. This guy is so content. He's like, look at all this shit I done lined up at the end of the day. That's because you know that you're the magician. You know that this is the thing. Sometimes we hold things over people because we feel like they did us wrong in some way or that they hurt us in some way. But what we're really doing is that we're giving them the power. We're letting them have them having to say so. You're at the mercy of them. Let's switch that. This week, change the way that you approach that, and let's completely let go of the past and leave the drama of the past behind. Focus on where you're going, not where you're coming from. So let's just get one last oracle card to confirm this. Guys, please make sure you give me some feedback because I want to know, does these make sense in 10 minutes? Should they be longer? Let me know. Shakanu. Focus on the light. Yeah. God is asking for you to forgive yourself. Forgive everything that happened in the past. Forgive all the things that went wrong. Just forgive it all and just focus on where you're going. Focus on the light. Focus on the positive because God is bringing in new. This week, angel number 10, brand new beginnings for you guys. Brand new beginnings. But it's up to you to take hold of it. It's up to you to really take advantage of it. I'm going to read this and get on out of here. Angel number 1032. What wild unconventional voice is calling to you? You can hear it. It is so different and so unusual. It may be hard to decipher, like hearing an unfamiliar language for the first time. It might be hard to discern with great clarity now, but there is an affinity between you and this strangely beautiful newness seeking to manifest. This oracle says that there is a stirring at the deepest level within you. Something new will break through, and the process of this birth may be a shock to you. The shock would transform into great joy and a sense of tremendous liberation. But you must bear the strangeness first. That strangeness might be something that rattles your beliefs about yourself and your world, daring you to become more of yourself, more open to where life is leading you, and more willing to be unique, sacred art being crafted by the hand of the universal creator. Nature never shies away from strange beauty. She's allows for endless diversity, and her sacred works are often peculiar and and stunning. You live within her field of creative grace as a special creative work that also creates. You are being asked to surrender any fear you may have of being seen as erotic, unusual, eccentric, or bizarre. You are being asked to make peace with strange beauty and to let it happen with through you in creative flow. Perhaps you need to allow your conventional ideas of beauty to become even more inspired and open. Perhaps you can allow your need for the world to behave according to your fixed ideas to fall away. You will receive so much more in its place. This oracle comes with a special message for you. There are rumblings and stirrings of the creative life force happening now, deep in the undercurrents of your being. If you are very in tune or sensitive, you may have consciously felt this already with excitement, discomfort, or both. If you have not yet sensed these inner stirrings, they are happening all the same. So be on the lookout for the big shift of new birth, the shock of new, the unconditional, the strangely beautiful, and the disturbing liberation of which is foreign stepping into your life. This is life creating the stage upon which you will find greater fulfillment. Don't be nervous if any of the rumblings turns into a mighty roar that rocks boats, bursts forth as novel ideas, and changes into a way that is out of control. That is life happening. Free fall into it. The oracle of the Shakanu comes to you to say, the old way is out. You are being invited, dragged, nurtured, or cohorted into the new. You can handle it. This oracle brings you guidance. You are about to encounter something new and different in your life. This is helpful. Don't reject it, no matter how small or insignificant or how powerful and life changing it may seem to be. You are being asked to dispense with your reliance on the past and what have been your tools to navigate life. You have outgrown your own methods, and you will have to fly by the seat of your pants, so to speak, as you experiment with new ways to be. Life will show you the way. Ah, I love this, guys. Put your hand on your heart and connect with me as I say this. I am supported through the shock of the new. I accept the beauty in all that is foreign or strange to me, as I know it is bringing me new gifts, wisdom, life experiences, and creative inspiration. Through unconditional love, so be it. Ashe. Guys, take the risk this week. If a new opportunity is presented to you, do not allow your past fears, past resentment to stop you from taking it. Take the risk, take the opportunity because it is going to lead you to uncharted territories, to full satisfaction and fulfillment. Guys, I wish you the best. Let me know what you're looking for and let me know what your shock and new is if it happens. All right, guys, take care. Mwah. Namaste. Angel number 1433.